Welcome back, everyone. It's the Bourbon Judge.
All I got is bourbon.
Welcome back, everyone. It's the Bourbon Judge. Welcome back, everyone. It's the Bourbon Judge. First and foremost, happy Father's Day. Yes, happy Father's Day to all the dads out there. So go ahead, enjoy the day. To all the dads out there, cheers to all the dads. I will say, as a father myself, there is nothing better than being a dad. And I mean nothing better in this world than being a dad to my daughter. So definitely looking forward to hanging out with my family, hanging out with my little girl, and spending Father's Day with my little girl. So again, cheers to all the dads out there. Speaking of all the dads, so I'm going to give you 3 bottles that, not just dads, but honestly, just in general, 3 bottles that I personally, I'll never turn them down. So these are 3 bottles, when I think about it, they are 3 bottles that are very much staples. Staples in the fact of, number one, whenever you're on the road, like whenever you're traveling, like so when I travel, which is quite often for my day job, these are the 3 bottles I can always find at like a hotel bar, a restaurant. I mean, they're always there. There are also 3 bottles that, you know, again, most people who may not even have like the biggest whiskey collection probably have at least one of these 3 bottles in their collection. So these are 3 bottles that you're going to find them at, honestly, almost every bar, every restaurant, every airport lounge, and again, at any whiskey friend's house. Even if that individual may not have the biggest whiskey collection, more than likely they probably have one of these 3. So I'm going to give you 3 bottles that are absolutely just straight up bangers. You know, you can find them all over, relatively pretty much priced very normal, 40, 50 bucks for the most part, maybe one of them a little bit more, 55, but they're all available and just great quality whiskey, ones that I never turn down. Again, I never turn these bottles down no matter where I am. Cool? All right. And by the way, last thing I'll say, these 3 are not in order. I'm not saying number 1 is better than 2 or 3. These are just 3 solid bottles that I never turn down, again, when I'm traveling or just looking for a good pour of whiskey. Cool? All right. Last thing before we jump in real quick. So what is new with the Bourbon Judge community? We just sold out of, we did 2 barrels. Yes, 2 barrels with Appalachian Barrel Company. Gotta love ABC, Jesse and Jay, good guys. We just sold out of our 2 barrels there and waiting for the whiskey community to get their hands on it. But they are, oh my gosh. You want to talk about bangers. We just dropped 2 epic single barrels. Yes, we did. But a lot of other single barrels planned for the Judge community that are coming up very soon. Yes, very soon. A lot of other great whiskey coming up for the Judge community. So if you're interested in becoming a patron, go ahead, check me out over on Patreon. All right. So Judge, 3 bottles. What are 3 bottles that are just truly epic pours? No matter where you are, you can find it. It's going to be great quality. And you can say to yourself, you know what? I'm happy I have a pour of this. All right. Number 1 on the list. So number 1 to me is a fantastic pour. I love the price. The bottle is very inexpensive. I love the proof. The proof is right middle of the road, not too low, not too high. But most important, I love the quality of the juice. I love the quality of the whiskey. So number 1 on my list, not fancy at all. Old Forester 100. I didn't grab 1910. I didn't grab 1920, right? No birthday bourbon, just straight up Old Forester 100. It's like a $30 bottle, right? 30, 35, just kind of depending on every state is slightly different, taxes and all that. But you're not spending more than $35, 40 bucks for this bottle of whiskey. Very inexpensive. Great quality whiskey. It's the standard Old Forester 100 bourbon, and it is amazing. Love Old Forester 100. Absolutely, truly fantastic whiskey. I always will have this in my collection. And again, do I like 1910, 1920? Absolutely. They're really good. But I think this one, Old Forester 100, is a fantastic whiskey. I love the proof point. I love the availability. And I see it in a lot of different like hotel, like bars, restaurants, etc. Great quality whiskey. You can always get a good pour of it. And it's not going to break the bank either, right? So I love that. That is number 1 on the list. Old Forester 100. All right, Judge, what is number 2 and why? So number 2 comes from a brand that I actually like this brand a lot. This bottle is actually pretty good. I would actually say probably the regular small batch, or even better, the small batch select is slightly better. But I'll take this one. This is Four Roses. This is their new single barrel. So these came out recently, the different mash bills and so forth. This is Four Roses single barrel. I would probably take the regular Four Roses small batch or even the small batch select over this one. I just finished both my small batch and my small batch select, so I don't have those in stock. But honestly, truly, any regular Four Roses bottle is truly fantastic. Notice I did not grab, if you think about it, it's not a limited edition. I didn't say that, right? No limited edition, just a regular Four Roses small batch select, or even once in a while if you can find one of these, which they're pretty much readily available as well. The single barrels, great quality of whiskey coming out of Four Roses. Absolutely great quality of whiskey. No matter everything that Four Roses puts out, first and foremost, is always fantastic quality. And notice you don't always have to buy the allocated whiskey. This, along with the small batch and the small batch select, it's in like every restaurant. You can find it all over, and I love that. I love that. All right, real quick before we get to number 3, 3 quick easy favors. Number 1, hit the like button. Number 2, drop me a comment. Let me know what are 3 bottles that you will never, put down, you'll never stop grabbing, and you will always enjoy them. Give me 3 bottles. Last but not least, please make sure you also subscribe to the channel and hit the bell so you get notification each and every time I release new content. Cool? All right. Cheers. Cheers to a little bit of Old Forester in my glass. Woo! Never disappoints. Never disappoints. All right. Ooh, 100 proof. So it's perfect. A little bit of a long finish, a little bit of a Kentucky hug, but not too much at 100 proof. It's like the perfect proof point. All right, number 3. So Judge, what is number 3 and why? Number 3 to me is probably, it probably is one of the best whiskeys, hands down, dollar for dollar, across the board in the US. It truly could be, honestly. If you really think about availability, when you think about price, when you think about quality, those 3 things, availability, quality, and price, matters to a lot of people. Number 3 is probably hands down one of the best bottles of whiskey on the market. And let's just say, when I go to a good restaurant, traveling, in the airport, and I'm at a friend's house, and depending on their collection, this is a bottle I know I can pour, and I'm going to be happy with it. I'm really going to enjoy it every single time. Number 3, stop it. Love this bottle. Love this brand. Wild Turkey Rare Breed. I'm telling you, I will buy Wild Turkey Rare Breed every single year, and I will always make sure I have Wild Turkey Rare Breed in my collection. I will never not have this in my collection. As soon as I run out of this bottle, I will be going out that exact same day to get a backup of it. Wild Turkey Rare Breed is just truly epic. And I mean epic. It is such great quality whiskey coming from one of the most respected whiskey brands in this whole bourbon game. Wild Turkey Rare Breed is where it's at. All right, my friends. Hey, as I say in this courtroom, peace, cheers, most important, salute. Cheers. Again, happy Father's Day. Take care.